Just in, 725 billion asset manager Bernstein says ETH will reach $6,600 after spot Ethereum ETF's approval. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about this Ethereum spot ETF. Everyone is basically saying it's a done deal. We're going to take a look into that. Is it a done deal? We're going to talk about that. We're also going to take a look at Crocoin. What does that Ethereum spot ETF mean for Crocoin and the altcoins? We're also going to take a look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is telling a very important story. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video. So right now, Bitcoin is trading at $69,475, down about 1% on the day. Bitcoin dominance, trading at 53% when you exclude stablecoins. We're basically trading at 55%. We are seeing Bitcoin dominance come down ever so slightly here. It's honestly making continuation to the downside, in my opinion here. I do think that we're going to see that play out more and more, especially if this Ethereum spot ETF is approved. Is it going to be approved? We're going to talk about that. Basically, all the mainstream media and these large institutions are talking like it's approved. And even we're seeing a very strong pivot in the verbiage used from the SEC when talking about crypto. It's looking pretty good on the surface level, guys. But before we hop deeper into that, please go follow me at 333Blacksea over on Instagram. If I can reach 300 followers by the end of this week, I will give away $300 worth of crypto to you guys. So let's talk about Ethereum. $6,600, huh? Bringing us all the way up to about here. $6,600. Is that possible? In my opinion, I do think so. I do think that if an Ethereum spot ETF gets approved, it's probably going to cause a lot of mania, especially because I do think that this time is a little bit different when it comes to the spot ETFs. Because Bitcoin was basically so much building up to it. Months and months of marketing, months and months of talking about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin spot ETF. This Ethereum spot ETF, there was a 90% chance for approval rate of it not being approved, of it being rejected, a 90% chance. And then fast forward to yesterday, and it's up to a 70% chance of being approved. And basically, the verbiage that Congress is talking and the House passes this bill to regulate crypto in a quote-unquote better way. I don't know. We'll see how that all plays out. But it really is turning into somewhat of a green light for crypto. And maybe that does mean that we can make our way to that $6,600 after the SPY ETF, because in my opinion, I don't necessarily think it's going to be a sell the news event. There hasn't been the time to really build up that hype. It came out of nowhere. You can see right here, guys, we were bottoming out at basically $2,850 on ETH. And now we're up 35% a couple days later. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's very bullish for altcoins. We also see Crocoin making some curvature here on its way up. Finally done being shorted into oblivion and trading sideways. Yes, it is still somewhat of a stable coin, as we can see this price action. But in my opinion, I do see some structure forming here over the long period of time. And I do think that we should be keeping our eyes on this level here at about 20 cents on Crocoin sooner rather than later. I do expect these moves to the upside, especially if this Ethereum SPY ETF actually does get approved. It is fascinating how the tides have flipped 180, completely turned around, and now crypto is a thing. There's hope for crypto. There's hope for an Ethereum SPY ETF. We even have people talking about a Solana ETF on CNBC now. We have to pay close attention to this, guys. This could be very, very swift, a very, very swift move to the upside for altcoins. Pay attention to Crocoin. Pay attention to the laggards, because if this spot ETF for Ethereum does get approved, expect a large move to happen very quickly. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. The daily, red dot on Market Cipher. Don't really like that. But that being said, I'm not that concerned with the daily time frame. We got our daily candle closures above 65,000, bleeding over into the weekly. I mean, look at that weekly candle, guys. Look at this weekly candle on Bitcoin. with a green dot buy signal on market cipher on the momentum wave. We're hoping for some curvature to the upside, and we will see that play out if we get more candle closures above that $65,000 price level, especially over 67K. Money flow, it's hanging in there. I wouldn't say it's declining necessarily. It could be barely, but next week on this daily candle closure, the next 3 days, we'll probably see this curve up a little bit, especially getting candle closures above 67,000. Over on the monthly, it's looking pretty strong. It's looking pretty strong. The S&P 500, its red dot got removed on market cipher. Red dot removed on market cipher on Bitcoin as well on the monthly. Things are looking good, guys. Things are looking good. We need to be paying very close attention here to the S&P 500 and if this Ethereum spot ETF is going to be approved. Because in my opinion, if we do see this get approved, then the shorter term time frames, I do expect moves to the upside, and I do expect on the weekly, you can kind of see it playing out, the next leg up to the upside to say around 82,000. I think that's a good price level to be looking at if we see this continuation on the weekly. But I also want to say, give that warning out there that I do think the bull market is going to be a little bit shorter than people expect. Yes, we're going to make new all-time highs, and yes, it's going to be very nice and profitable. But I do think that if we start making those legs up sooner than later, the bull market probably will catch a lot of people off guard, and there will be max pain, and it's going to happen very swiftly, and the top will be in sooner than people expect, in my opinion. If you like this type of content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Also, check out CryptoKip's new video. He did an interview with WolfSwap, basically the place where we swap our meme coins on Cronos. It's a good spot. Check that video out. The interview is very interesting. But if you want to check out some awesome referral links, we also have a $4,100 sign-on bonus to Femex below this video. In the description box, you have to click the link, deposit, trade a little bit, get a bunch of free money. Also, like I said, follow me on Instagram at 333Blacksea. I'll give away $300 if I can reach 300 followers in the next few days by Sunday. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.